Good morning, everyone. Hoping that you all are having a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Yep, it has been a minute since I have been live over here, but in topics that I've been researching here lately and digging into, this came to mind. And I know you guys hear me say this quite often. It starts at home. You hold the key. A lot of people immediately go to the thought of a building, which, yes, that is a home. It houses you, your things, your friends, your family. But let's take it a step further. Home is wherever you are. You are your home. So when I say it starts at home, I'm not just talking about a building. I'm talking about the things that you do every day, day in, day out, from thought patterns to how you critically think your way through your own personal situations. That's home. So if you're not already doing these things for yourself, it's very hard to put those things into practice when you're dealing with friends, family, or politics. So here's where I'm about to go with this, so stay with me. I heard it said, and honestly, it's very true, and it can go across the board, be it in politics, a personal situation, whatever. But again, if you're not already practicing sitting with something, fully thinking it through from all sides, you're never going to use it in the political arena either. But this is what was said. Politics would look greatly different if humans base their evaluations on the potential outcomes rather than the kindly sound intentions. Think about that for a minute. Humans on a whole hear something that sounds good, and to the flesh and to the ear, immediately it's like, oh, yes! And then they stop there. They don't listen any further. They don't dig any further. They don't fully sit and think through what was just presented to them as a potential thing to be put into place. And then once that thing gets put into place, you'll see those same humans turn around and be like, outraged. Mind you, the ones who have thought it through are sitting there like, well, see, this was a potential outcome, but you didn't think that far. You just heard what sounded good. Now think about your own personal situations that you've probably done this with, to then later turn around and watch the outcome be horrible to everyone, if not you, involved. So I encourage you all, instead of getting so wrapped up in these words that make your flesh feel good and make you feel like you had a pep rally, sit with it for a minute. Thoroughly sit with it. I encourage you to act this practice into your life as well. You'll be amazed at the things that you avoid having to go through if you would do that. I'm talking to myself too, because there's still some situations in life that I'll run towards. We all do, because we're human and every day we're growing. But on a whole, if you aren't practicing sitting with your own circumstances and situations to find out the best potential outcome or how the outcome is going to be, how can you expect to turn around and do it when looking for a political figure to lead the way and help implement things? Like I always say, you hold the key. It's pretty simple, but I always hear humans say, but I don't have time. That's an excuse, because if you have 2 minutes to argue with someone online that you don't know, if you have 30 seconds to share a meme, that's 30 seconds you could have set with yourself about a situation that you're running around asking everybody else for their opinion on. That's not going to faze them no matter what you decide. So I encourage you to please stop lying to yourselves today, tomorrow, and forevermore. And take a minute and sit with yourself, because you do have time. You choose not to take it.